Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. This is just a quick video to show you the tension for your gauge swatch so you don't make too tight of a shirt here. We want it to be nice and loose or you'll end up with a thick, stiff shirt that's going to be uncomfortable. And I'll give you a few pointers here too on how I actually keep the tension nice and loose for a nice drapey feel to this garment. We start off here with a slip stitch and a chain 16. Alright, now we have our chain of 16. We're going to single crochet starting at the second stitch from the hook all the way across. And once we reach the end, we're going to chain 4. Alright, turn your work and we're going to count to the 7th stitch down. So we're going to skip 6 and insert our first double crochet into the 7th stitch from the hook. Alright, let's wrap around. Go through the 7th stitch here. Double crochet. Oh. Try that again. Double crochet. 1, a 2, and chain 1. I'll show you that a couple more times. And what I like to do here to make sure the tension stays nice and loose is insert the double crochet, and I'll move my thumb to the corner of the box that I'm working on and sort of pull down, and that will give you a nice loose tension to this garment. That way nothing gets too tight or too stiff. And we'll do that again. Skip 1, double crochet, pulling on the corner, and chain. And we'll do that all the way across. Alright, we're on our last box here now, so double crochet. Oh, this one's a little tricky. Oh, if you get fed up and just decide to use one side of the stitch like I did here, totally fine. So do your double crochet, and instead of chaining 1, we're going to chain 4 this time. Alright, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn. Alright, we're going to count 6 again, skip 6, and go in through our 7th stitch. It's a little easier to tell now. We just go into the top of the first double crochet right here. So you don't actually have to keep counting skip 6. You can just know that that first row of double crochets is where your next row is going to be. Alright, got my thumb on the box, keeping things nice and loose, and we're going to work across this row here. Alright, we're coming to the end of our second row here, and once we get here, we're going to insert a hook into this chain space, right into the chain space, pull through, and double crochet. And you're going to want to pull on the stitch itself to sort of square up the edge. If you find that the double crochet is slid down, you can just pull it on back up, and you might want to do that every time you come to a corner. Alright, now we're going to chain 4 again, and I'm going to cut the camera off and finish this so we can show you what it looks like when you're all done. Alright, here's our finished gauge here. 4 by 4 inches or 7 by 7 of these meshed boxes. You can see it's nice and loose, stretchy. It's going to have a really nice feel to it with this gauge. And let me grab my little mat here just to show you that it fits right into the 4 by 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and whoop, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is 7 by 7. That's going to fit right into this box. Alright, and that is it for the gauge swatch. We're done. We fit right inside our 4x4. Slightly bigger would be okay, but if you find yourself inside the 4x4, you're going to want to go ahead and redo this with a looser stitch so your shirt feels nice and fits right. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hope that was helpful. Leave any questions in the comments, and good luck on your pattern.